All right, everybody. Drew here. Day three, Northwoods Mobile Detailing it, taking it from $27,000 a month to $50,000 a month in 90 days. Day three here. Biggest thing I learned is commercial. Commercial, commercial, commercial. We've never had a commercial contract. We've never had a fleet contract. We've never had anything where we sign with a company and tell them, hey, we're going to do multiple cars for you. It's locked and it's written. We've only done a lot of residential. We've done a lot of residential, and we've also done here and there for commercial or government. One thing I'm learning a lot on Reddit is that government pays well. Um, if you hold your ground on your bidding, government plays well as they have a lot of volume if they want you. I was cold calling a lot today. I was cold calling for trucking companies. That was one thing. I just used ChatGPT. I said, give me 500 companies near me that have more likely have five plus vehicles, and they could use car detailing, and it's a profitable company model, or I should say, a company model that makes decent profit. Um, and what I came across, what ChatGPT came across, was a lot of trucking companies. Right now, it's August 1st, 2025, and the trucking industry sucks. It sucks right now so bad. I hear it from the truckers we detail for, and I heard it today on all the cold calls. Trucking sucks, trucking sucks, trucking sucks. The last thing we want to pay for is a detail because we're doing so bad right now. So I don't know if that was an easy out for them or if that is true. Also, one issue with the trucking is that most people who do trucking, they have their own rig. They have their own rig, and they're contractors for a trucking company. So the trucking companies don't actually own too many private vehicles as I thought. So that was one little bit of a bummer because I was cold calling, trucking. We got a lot of trucking results from ChatGPT. I was cold calling them for a while. Um, we ended up moving on to plumbing, heating, air, home service based businesses. I've done a little bit of experience trying to cold call, and then also cold approach in person. Um, and it's cold calling, it's cold approaching. You're gonna get a lot of no's, and that's what happened today. To be honest with you, a lot of no's. One thing I kind of came to a revelation to. So today's a Friday, August  1st. I kind of came to this revelation at 3:30, and Friday 3:30, is that the time you're gonna strike up a deal with someone? Probably not, especially a government a government fleet. So, um, oh sorry, jeez. All that to say that we're gonna go for government. We're gonna go very hard on a cold calling for government. I found out through Reddit that the government is also the most likely to want a fleet detailing um, detailers. I know police departments use detailers. I know a lot of police departments use detailers. I think majority of them actually do. Um, and so we're in St. Paul, Minnesota. I It's so hard to reach the anyone who has power in a police department personally one on one in a big city, through I should say through online, through calling. So we're gonna prepare a list here. We're gonna prepare a list of police departments, public works vehicles, and whatever else we can. I know UPS, excuse me, not UPS. I mean, it's actually not a bad idea, but I also know USPS. I saw that in Reddit where USPS needs a lot of constant maintenance. And one company that we actually did last summer help a lot with was a moving company. Um, we helped with them multiple times on multiple occasions, no contract, but they just kept calling us back. So that's someone I got to hit up. But yeah, we're looking at cold approaching, cold calling government agencies now. I think that's our best bet um, on a fleet. And you may be asking, well, what's the whole point of having a fleet? Um, so you see in Minnesota, when November 1st rolls around, all the way to April 1st, so 5 months of the year, it's going to be under 32 degrees. That whole time, I can almost guarantee it. It's going to be under 32 degrees. Um, Probably not the tail end of March, but the thing is, end of March, beginning of April weather in Minnesota is the most unpredictable weather possible. It's going to be really warm some days, and then it's going to literally have a blizzard. It's going to have the worst snowfall of the year at some point in there. It always happens. So for 5 months of the year is really poor outdoor detailing weather. Luckily, we have a residential garage, and we also have a mobile unit for anyone who has a garage, any businesses or government agencies that have a garage. We can go and help them at their place. So yeah, for 5 months of the year, the detailing is slow. I mean, that's the most obvious thing. 5 months of the year, the detailing is going to be slow just because it's cold. People don't want their cars detailed as much when it's cold out. Number two, what was I saying here? The weather's unpredictable for the mobile setup. So yeah, we need to find some government contracts for the slow season mainly, but also too for the warm season, just for growth. I mean, if you can get a contract where you can get 10 vehicles a month, you're pricing each one of those at, because it's a fleet, a full inside out detail. Let's say you price them at $150. That's a $1,500 a month customer that you just add on. You're looking at $18,000 a year for that type of customer. So they're super valuable, and if you get the right government agencies, I've heard people who said my whole local USPS I've been contracted for them, doing in and out details. Those little mail cards, $100 each in and out. Man, that's a lot of money, dude. That's a lot. So I'm pretty excited to see if we can, get any cool deals here with the government. That'd be awesome. We have worked with some police departments before, like I said, on a one-time basis. So yeah, I got to reach back out and do my due diligence, and keep hitting the phones. I think that's one thing I'm learning how to do is patience. Good things take time. I know my detailing company it's doing fine, right? I mean, we're hitting 27,000 within like a year and 2 months here. 14 months, I grew a company to $27,000 a month. So it's really cool to see that. But at the same time, I'm just really impatient. I want to hit my 50K month, and I want to hit my 100K months. There's going to have to be a lot of building between those two phases, and a lot of building. I mean, time, but building with time. Rome wasn't built in a day. So we got to keep hitting the books, keep doing our thing, keep learning skills, keep learning how to manage people, and I'm really excited to see what this brings here. What else was a major learning point today? Yeah, I mean, I say that's the biggest thing. Finding how to make a qualified list to cold call. Doing some more research before you make the list to cold call. Making a qualified list to cold call, and learning skills while cold calling. Usually my script for cold calling. I do pre-research. I try to find out who is someone that could be in charge of vehicle maintenance. Usually it's like a general manager. I've been looking for police departments. You'd be looking at a patrol chief maybe. I don't know. That one's a little tough because there's not exactly, that one's a little more foggy. But and general managers, logistics, those type of roles, I would say. Assistant managers. Find their name on the internet. Look up X company name, X agency, whatever it is, manager. Find their name. You're always going to get sent to a receptionist or a main lady or man who takes calls. Every time you sit there and say, hey, can I get sent? Hey, can I speak to John here? And when you say that, with confidence, you say, the name and you say it with confidence, say, hey, can I speak to John? You can say that. One thing I like to say is hey, can I get through to John? When you say get through, It kind of makes it seem like you've already talked to him before or speak to. It's like, hey, can I speak to John? It's like, sounds like you're kind of begging to speak with him, or like you already know him. And then they say, yes, may I ask who this is? Just say your first name. Just say Drew. That's my name. Just say Drew. If you say your name with confidence, they probably won't question you. A couple of the home service businesses I called today, they said, and what's your reason for calling? For me, I just said, yeah, we're just looking to continue a conversation about vehicle maintenance we had last week. Say something like that, just to keep it rolling. A lot of times they'll ask, does he know you're expecting this call? Say yes. That's how you get through to someone who can make a decision on these things. And when you speak to that person, say, I learned this from Alex Hermosi. It's really good. It's worked for me a lot so far, especially with people who are higher ups, because they talk to so many people, they don't remember everybody. Say, hey John, this is Drew. Silence. It's going to be a little awkward. Just wait through the silence till he says anything. Don't say another word. They'll probably, after a while, say, Drew. Oh yeah, hey Drew, how you doing? Say, I'm doing excellent, man. And then you introduce yourself with some credentials. We are the highest rated detailing service in St. Paul. So I like to say, yeah, like I run the highest rated detailing service in St. Paul, and I was just curious what you guys are doing for vehicle maintenance at the moment. Straight to the point. They'll say nothing. They'll say they might immediately object, and then you say, well, yeah, that's okay. So you guys aren't doing anything right now. We'd love to, assist you. We'd love to assist you here with a free detail. So we'd love to assist you here with a free detail. Make sure you just mention that off the bat, like a free detail, no strings attached. If you don't like what we do, we'll never talk again. And if you like what we do, maybe we can help you out more. Say something like that along those lines. That's actually gotten me, they're more open to it. Versus before, I would just cold approach with no deal. So that's what's, I can't say it worked perfectly because, we don't have a contract, but that's what's got me closer to a contract is that script right there. We're gonna hit that with the city of St. Paul and surrounding police departments. If you have a relation to that company, if you have a relation to even St. Paul, I can just say, hey, yeah, I've lived in St. Paul all my life. We're building a small business here, and we're just kind of curious what you guys are doing for fleet maintenance on your police cruisers, something like that. That's what we're gonna hit on Monday, probably after we make a good list here. I'm pretty excited. Looking forward to what we're gonna do here with the contracts. We got 3 months before it's too cold to do mobile detailing, and to hit a contract pretty much. So I got time. So there's no excuse not to hit the books and close something here. So yeah, you guys, that was pretty much it today. I just cold called all day and got rejected. It was fun. No, but it's all for a good cause. It's all for, I know that, you get one of those contract deals that could change your business forever. So I'm happy cold calling. If it gives me the chance to double my revenue. It literally could. Or it could just be a small addition. But either way, a lot of those deals also open up more doors. So, okay, you guys. That's pretty much the end of day 3 here. Like I said, I'll say it every video, you guys. Join my Discord. It's in my bio. Join my Discord community here. I would love to see you guys, chat with you guys, talk with you guys. Like and subscribe. If there's any videos I can make for you, please comment down below and question about detailing businesses, business in general. I'd love to see if I can help you. And if there's anything you guys can help me with, please also drop it in the comments below. That'd be awesome. All right, well, stay smooth, you guys. Good luck with your businesses, and I'll see you again tomorrow.